What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the dirt. Happy 13th birthday to my son Cruz, aka Young Bagger. And I told him I was like, I'm gonna do a video talking about you, and but I can remember. I mean, shit, 13 years ago today, July 9th, 2008, I became a dad. And that alone right there was something else. You know. And I was 21, a lot younger, a lot more hair on top of my head. you know, I can remember the day he was born. And it was 113 degrees that day. I was so shit ass hungover from the night before. He was a few weeks early, so I didn't know he was coming like that. But they just come when they're ready. He was definitely ready. You know, I remember being there, just like running back and forth to the damn bathroom, throwing up because I was so damn hungover and so nervous. You know, but made it through. And when he was born, oh my god, it was a little tiny little thing, 4 pounds. You know, and stuff. And I was like, wow. I was blown away, and I cried my eyes out when he was born. And it was really like life changing. And Devin, for me, it's something I really needed. You know, because I was just on a path somewhere else. And it really put me to where I needed to be in my life. Because I was just too old for that shit. I was getting too old for the dumb shit. And he changed my life. He really changed my life. Which his sister did too. 3 years later when she came also too. You know. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. Man. Yeah. I remember when he was first there at my house. And then he left with his mom. To talk to his mom. And I remember taking him back to his grandma's house. And the way back home, I was crying my eyes out though. And I've never felt that kind of feeling before. And my mom and dad were like, "You okay?" And I'm like, And I was like, I could. It was just so overwhelming the feeling. I could not hold back those tears though. And I didn't want him to go. You know. You know. And when you have your kids, though, I mean, I can speak for myself, but maybe a lot of parents can agree to this. It's love at first sight. And that love's unconditional. And it grows the older they get. 13 years old today. And he's such a little character. He's he's so funny. He's so he has me rolling. He rolls with the punches, and that and I can be myself with him 100%. He's helped with me 100%. I tell him you can talk to me about anything, son. And that stands right now when you're 13 and until forever. When you're a grown man. I know when you're a grown man, you're gonna be something else though. But I'm just glad that you're not like how I was at 13. You don't need to be like how I was though. I was doing way too much at that age. Stuff I don't need to elaborate on, of course. But you guys fill in the blanks. But you're growing up to be such an amazing guy. So, and I know you get a lot of that from your Papa David. Rest in peace. Because he would just, the love. Unconditional love. Let me think of man, the stories of him growing up though. Definitely one comes to mind. He was about 2, 3 years old. And you guys know my cousin Joey is on camera, little side chick. And Joey would always come. Actually, when Joey actually would come through on a regular. And now he's be lagging. That's in a different story there. But Joey would come through a lot back then. And my son Cruz could not help himself from just wanting to beat Joey up though. Every time he seen him, he just wanted to attack Joey though. He was punching him and kicking him. Little kids go crazy. He would do that with Joey and my cousin Callie. You've seen here on camera plenty of times too. He would always want to beat them up though. Yeah. Always, always, always. Remember another funny time though is with my bro Mad Marv. That's my son's godfather. Nino. He always calls my son my brother's boy. And he'd always he always he was really into backyard wrestling back in the day, you know. And so was Callie, you know. They did the amateur wrestling, you know. And they would wrestle in my backyard in Rialto. Hold on, speed racer's going through. Sorry, go through. Jackass, you looking out something? Throw your car. Hate when people drive stupid like that. Cut the video. Sorry about that. They would always backyard wrestle though, and it was the funniest goddamn thing, you know. Yeah, because Marvin was a big old dude, and the guy was all tall and skinny, you know. But they would get down and scrap though, you know. It was entertaining as shit though. And Cruz would always he run outside. He had a little wall, you know, from the movie Wally. He had a little table and little chairs that my mom got him from Walmart, you know. And that's what we would always set up in a little spot right there so he could sit and eat, you know. There's a drawing and all that stuff, you know, play with his toys on it. And he ran outside with the little chair folded up ready in his hands. And he's like, tag me in, you know, tag me in. Like he wanted to hit him with the chair. Because we always watched wrestling then. We always watched wrestling. Wrestling was always on the TV, you know. Raw, SmackDown, every pay-per-view, WrestleMania, every damn thing, you know. You know, back then, you know, he loved John Cena. You know, that's probably one of his favorite at that time when he was little, you know. John Cena. A little Cena shirt and hat on and all that. All those like, little wristbands. You know. That shit was the funniest shit though, you know. Let me think of that shit though. There's one I know here. He's like, Dad, don't tell him this one because he knows the story. He's like, Dad, don't tell him that. I'm gonna tell him all kinds of embarrassing stories. So you know, I might have mentioned this before on a previous video. I don't know if I did or not, but it is though. And Cruz, my bad. It's some dirt, so you're not gonna hold back nothing. He was about 3-4 years old. We were at the Walmart here in Colton, you know, and you know, going to the bathroom, and you know, I'm in one urinal. He's in the urinal next to me, a little smaller for little kids, you know. And there's another guy over here, a guy over there, and then somebody in the stall. We're going to pee and all that, and it's quiet, dead quiet. They just say, I hear my son Cruz say, "Man, I got a big willy." Or, "Damn, I got a big willy." I'm about to fall out my fucking seat. Everybody in that damn bathroom was dying laughing though. I thought that was some of the funniest shit ever. Oh, my boy. They always have me rolling though. Always. You know, now he's growing up though. Oh my god. Just fast, you know? You know, you don't want them to grow up fast, but we can't stop time, you know? But he's such an amazing young man, you know? You know, so funny, so loving and caring, you know? And he has a lot of heart. A big heart like his papa, definitely. You know, more than I do. You know, a lot more patience than I do, definitely too. You know, definitely got the good looks from his daddy though. Very handsome young dude. You know, he's just, yeah. You know, usually I stop. Sorry, you guys know Ozzy and Lemmy always got to be in the mix of the video. Excuse me. I think of another funny ass one. At the Walmart, I know at the Staters. I might have told this one before, but I'm gonna say it again though. The Staters, me and Joey and my son Cruz, and we're getting some stuff for my mom. She's making tuna casserole, like cream of celery, some shit, Campbell's, some shit. It had to be Campbell's one. It had to be the thing, you know. It couldn't be the off one that was like $1 cheaper or whatever. It had to be Campbell's. You know, Mama gets that kick sometimes. It has to be name brand shit. I don't know. So we got it. We're getting that, and Cruz was walking with me, and I looked for a second at the top, and I looked down, disappeared. I'm running up and down Stater Brothers. So is Joey. Back then I was a big smoker, cigarette smoker. You know, a pack or 2 packs a day. All smoke, always the damn cigarette mouth, you know. And I was all fucking winded trying to find. Joey was all winded too, sweating like we stole something. And then we see him at the front there. He's sitting in the front there with somebody that, one of the workers was a friend of his mom's. There's a damn sucker in his mouth. I'm like, dude, you can't do that. I'm like, you know, we were fucking absolutely out of fucking just winded as shit though, you know. And he's like, "Oh, I wanted a candy." I'm like, "I gotta bought you a candy when we got in line." He had a candy in his hand. I don't know if he paid for it. They gave it to him or not, but he was eating the sucker though. Probably stole it. There was a time when he was little uh, maybe around the same time when he was real little, and he were at the Walmart again, and kids always grab toys and they're seeing him and stuff. He grabbed the little ball, and we ended up putting it back in the chair, and he ended up keeping it with him, and we walked clean out with it. And I'm looking, I'm like, I didn't pay for that. And I'm looking, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, you got the ball? I was like, shit. I was like, we didn't pay for it. It's probably like $2, like $1.99, little plastic rubber ball. Little thief though. Sticky fingers though. I don't know who he gets that from. I had a bit of sticky fingers in my younger years too, but yeah, that's for a different dirt story. But now, I mean, sheesh, it's just it's awesome though. I love that I have that relationship with him that I had with my dad growing up. We were just super close. You know, and you know, I don't ever want that to change. With him or with his sister Julie. I always want us to be close. And I always want them to know, both of them to know that hey, I'm always here for you guys. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not, and this and that. You guys are my roles, and I will always be here for you guys no matter what. And I tell my son that people are going to judge you for this and that, dwell on shit from your past or whatever, though. But I was like, as long as you're there for your kids. And I know I can say that I'm there for my kids. I get up every day and work for my kids and do my best. I'm not sitting around my ass. Like a lot of people do nowadays. I'm there. Softball practice, baseball practice back in the day, basketball coming up, cheerleading coming up. You know. But you always have to be there for your kids. And I want to put that in my son's head, definitely growing up. And then my daughter said too. When you guys become parents and all that, and hopefully they're a lot more ready than I was. I can't say I wasn't ready because whenever you're ever ready, but I know I needed him. I really needed him, because I was just all over the place. A lot of people don't grow up when they have kids, though. A lot of people, a lot of people, and I tell this to my son. A lot of people think that everything's owed to them. Nobody, the world, and nobody owes you shit. Nobody owes you a goddamn thing. You have to get up and make it. You want something, you have to put yourself all into it. Which I'm trying to with this here. But I told my son, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna record for you today. And he's in Lofton right now with his mom, out there in the water, and it's hard not to have him here on his birthday. But I mean, I know he's okay, of course, but just like, I get with him, just being my firstborn and all that, so protective of him. Well, I'm with his sister too, but, that's my right hand man, and just like, and I love him to death though, His sister Julie too, also, of course, but me and Cruz just have such a connection, and, we get each other, we and he's a little weird like his daddy. He's very funny though, very sweet, very loving. When he gets mad though, like me. I see him when he gets older, and people piss him off though, they're gonna see something else. That we have pinned up in us, which my dad did too. When he would flip his lid, it took a lot to get him mad. But when he got mad, I said, "Fucking stop!" Like and he was a big old fucking dude. You guys that know him, and he rarely would ever get mad, because he was always a jokester and laughing. But when he would get mad, he was like, "You better stop." But Marvin knows that, he's not at him, but he seen him yell though. He scared the shit out of Marvin, like fucking shit. That's probably the first. I think that was the first time he met my dad. Yeah, we talked about it in the previous video. Yeah, that was my 18th birthday. That was a wild night. Yeah, definitely blaming alcohol that night. But I tell my son though, I was like, you don't have to do all the crazy shit that I did growing up. You gotta drink, you gotta smoke, you know, that's not part of life. You know, that doesn't have to be part of your life. You know, it just ended up being part of mine, and you know, that's a different story there. You know, but you know, son, you don't have to. I know you're gonna watch this video. You know, I know you're really like earlier when we talked on the phone. You know, and it hurt today not seeing my son on his birthday. You know, except the video chat. You know, but at work, I got you know to be at work. To be honest, I got a little teary. I was thinking of him, and you know, I'm like, damn, he's not here with me on his birthday. You know, I'm not gonna go home from work and be there with him to go take him to go eat and you know, take him to go grab some stuff for his birthday at the mall or whatever. You know, which I'm gonna when he's back. You know, looking for a couple cool items for his birthday anyways. Then I'll start buying school clothes. You know, obviously, you know, which we all gotta do. But it hit me at work though. You know, to be honest though. Yeah. Yeah. They're like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I got something in my eye, you know. The damn wind and stuff. I got bad allergies stuff. Because they saw me. Some of the trucker homies are like, you good, bro? And stuff, you know. And I was just got obviously my regular glasses on at work, you know. And but they're like, you good? I'm like, yeah. And one of the guys was like, what's up, man? And I was like, yeah. I told him it's my son's birthday and stuff. I was just turned 13 today. He's like, damn. He's like, you have a teenager? He's like, how old are you? I was like, bro, I'll be 35, man. I'm 34 years old. You guys always got a park car. You guys know it's Ozzy and Lemmy in the background. Sorry about that.
Quiet.
Yeah, he's like, you got a teenager, bro? That's crazy, man. I'm like, yeah. And I showed him the picture of my son on my phone though, and he's like, damn, bro. He's like, that's your little twin right there, huh? He's like, he's gonna be a little heartbreaker, man. You know? I was like, I know. I was like, I just hope we don't do all the crazy shit I did, though. You know? I don't need him to go down that path and have to deal with a lot of the shit that comes with that, you know, because it's not worth it, you know. And Cruz, you know, till you do that crazy shit, your mom will kill you, you know, and kill me. So let's not do that, you know. Like, boy, what you got? Like, what was I watching? A show on Netflix. And he's like, oh, it was a show with Mike Epps. I don't know what the show is called. It's on Netflix. So yeah, it's like a family show, you know. Well, it's crazy him talking shit though, you know. And he's talking to his son though. And he's like, boy, he's like, why do you always gotta do shit to get your mom mad at me? Which is true. Because I did the same shit, you know, and I do that kind of shit, and my mom would get all mad at my dad, you know, and you're fucking your son, you know. But me, I was a whole different thing, though, you know. But I'm both man enough to admit that shit, though, you know, always. And I tell my son too, always be man enough to admit your mistakes and your faults, though. You know, there's a lot of people that think they, oh no, you know, be fucking man enough to fucking admit that, you know. And I tell that to my son all the time. Be man enough to admit your faults. Say you're sorry when you're actually sorry. It's not, you know. Be 100% people. Don't be two-faced to people. You know. I tell you have a lot of people. They will shake your hand, smile on your face, and as soon as you leave, fuck that motherfucker and this and that, or go run their mouth about you to everybody else, but never to you. That reminds me of another chicken shit motherfucker. I like to catch the lead pipe back of the head. A couple of them actually. But you know, you deal with people like that in your life, you know. There's no getting around that shit, you know. Yeah. But shit, just thinking of more funny shit though, you know. Funny shit, let me think. I can remember his first Halloween, you know, and he was like dressed like a little pumpkin, you know. And we were taking him out and all that trick-or-treating and stuff. He wasn't even old enough to eat the candy enough. He got so much goddamn candy, you know. And so, you know me, I'm over there like digging through. It's like, I know what's the good stuff in there, you know. So much goddamn candy that first Halloween with him. It's stuff. I remember getting him the little small little suckers, you know. And he had that just like, yeah. I mean, cause he was. Fuck, he probably didn't want to have no damn candy. I was getting him candy. I also remember another story too. Definitely, he loved going to. There was a restaurant here in Colton called the Playas, you know, and they have a few around in the area. They're still actually up and running. And he said love going there for the shrimp cocktail. And he would go. My dad would take him on the regular, and he would go in his wheelchair. My dad's electric wheelchair. He would sit on his lap, and they would roll. It was like around the block, so it wasn't far at all. And he would go all the time and get shrimp cocktail. The owner knew him, you know, so He already knew what he rolled in. Oh, he's like shrimp cocktail. Yep, yep. And then, I see that you just scarfing down shrimp. People love that place, though. You know. And if he was a little older, he would like the view of a few of the ladies that work there. If he goes now, he'd be like, there was a couple. There's this funny saying we say, TJ specials though, when they got the induced top and bottom. Yeah, they work there. So if he went now, or if he goes now, and I'm planning to take him to a couple places to eat. Now with ladies that are like a little bit like that, his reaction's gonna be a lot different, you know. Oh, hey, Cruzito. I love you, son, though. I love you with all my heart and soul. I hope you have a good time out there laughing with your mom and your sister. You know, I hope they're spoiling you, everybody. You deserve it, you know. Hope you get to have fun and do whatever you want, you know. Come back and tell me all the stories and all that stuff, you know. But I love you, son, though. I'm so proud of you that you're growing up to be such a good person, you know. And stay on that path. Don't go off that path because, you know, do school, do college, do the military. Actually, you do anything you want in the world, son. You know, nothing to hold you back. You know, I don't want you to have to struggle like I had to. I don't want you to have to do these bullshit jobs like I had to, and put yourself in situations, dumb stuff that I did, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And I really hope you take that into heart. What I say, you know, and I say that with 100% love and respect, though. You know, you don't need to go down that path of a lot of the dumb shit that I did. You know, you are way better than that, though. You know, and I love you to death, though. And you know I'll blow someone's fucking head off if they hurt you or your sister. You say I ain't smiling, no, motherfucker. That's 100% true. That, you know, that goes for my son Cruz and my daughter Julie. But Cruz, I love you. Happy birthday. I can't wait to see you when you come home. Hope you're having a good time out there. And I hope you like this video. I'm going to upload it in a little bit, buddy. And I know you're going to get it on your phone. But then you got to tune in to Dirt, though. Like, share, subscribe, comment below on anything, though. If you have any funny memories, though. Anybody that follows the channel that knows my son personally, if you have any funny things, little stories about him that you remember, please comment below. I know my cousin Gabe does. I know Joey does. His name does, you know. So please, because I know Cruz will get a kick out of that. For him more than me, though. But thank you guys for tuning in again, though. And have a beautiful rest of your night, though. You know what I mean? It's about time for me to hit the old devil's lettuce. But okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully with Joey this time. Peace.